IMC for the last 50 years. So I think all the main events, all the amazing people who have been involved with the IMC so far in the last 50 years, it's an amazing amount of work that has been done. So many wonderful ladies who I personally really respect their work and what they've done for women empowerment, for the country, for rural development. It's really admirable work, and it's not easy work. This is the kind of platform and space which, according to me, really goes unnoticed. These are like the unsung heroes who don't get the praise and, you know, the acknowledgement. So whenever there is an event like this, for me, I really find it really gratifying to be called and to be able to bring a little bit of attention to these women who work so hard, tirelessly for so many years. Oh, see, I think it's not randomly about women empowerment. I think right now, because so much has been spoken about this in so many different fields, we're kind of throwing that phrase around very, you know, in every space. But the IMC's work that they've done is very specific to so many developments and so many different aspects all across the board. It's about growth, it's about giving women opportunities, it's about giving women platforms for the kind of businesses they want to do, it's about giving women opportunities. It's not just about one specific you know, tag that we are using, women empowerment. It's a huge body of work which the IMC have been doing, and they've been doing it for so long, you know, before this term probably ever was in vogue, you know, women empowerment. And that's why for me there's so many women here who I personally can really appreciate the work they've been doing. My mom also, to a certain extent, even though she works more with children, she also has been involved in this kind of, you know, work in the more rural communities and helping. In my mom's case, it's more about creating awareness for health and women who, you know, who are during the phase of having a baby and all that kind of support. So it's something really interesting for me to be here today, and I always enjoy getting to talk to them and learning more about their work. But today is about the IMC, so today we'll keep it about the IMC.
और वो अपनी लकड़ी लेके जा रहा था, लेकिन he could not do it because he was blind and he could not find the path to cross. फिर उसके बाजू में एक दिव्यांग लंगड़ा आदमी खड़ा था. उसने कहा, बेटा एक काम करते हैं भाई साहब, आप देख नहीं पाते हो, मैं चल नहीं पाता, क्यों ना मैं आपके कंधे पे चढ़ जाता हूँ, आप मेरी आंखें बन जाइए, मैं आपके पैर बन जाता हूँ, and let's cross the road together. I think with IMC also, though the ladies' wing has started much later, and it's only been 50 years, but 110 years of IMC with 50 years.
We have to match the schedule of Honorable Prime Minister. So normally, whenever a Chief Minister has to speak, he speaks after all the speakers. So he may not think for himself. He can repeat what all the speakers have already spoken. But now is a problem that I am the first speaker. But I am really happy that IMC Ladies Wing is celebrating its 50th year. And I think this 50 years must have been quite a journey, because we have seen the entire society transforming in last 50 years. And so far as a country like India is concerned, I think it is time for ladies entrepreneurs to take over the economy of the country. And I think we have seen that this power of women in our country is not just increasing, but it's also showcasing that if the country has to grow, it has to acknowledge the power of our women. I think if you look at the global history of development, each country which realized the potential of women as human resource have developed. If you look at how Europe developed, how China, Korea, Japan, every single country, we could see that in all these countries, they recognized that 50% of their population is not mere a population, but it's also a human resource